Yes, it's Early Doors episode number 7. I'm joined by the greatest number 7 of all time. It's Matt Matisse. Matt, enormous show this week. Are you ready for it?
Massive.
Okay, Senor Franny Benali is going to be joining us. AFC Tottenham are taking on the P&O Cruisers Concourse Challenge. And we've got the ultimate best ever. The Vault is happening. Plus, there's also going to be taking on the Tissier. Have I forgotten anything?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Quickfire crossbar challenge.
Yeah.
And Rocket putting the fans to the test.
Oh, right. Okay, well, that sounds great. Talking of Rocket, what are you doing with that helmet? That's totally unnecessary. That's too much.
I'm taking no chances this week.
It was one dart in the head. But listen, health and safety says we will not be doing darts to start the show.
Why not? It's easy. You can do it with your eyes closed.
Oh, that's what he does! The number 7 never misses. Let's kickstart Early Doors. Take the helmet off.
Never.
Yes, Matt. Here we are, back for Early Doors. Let's start talking about last weekend, Matt. Relegation has been now confirmed. It was always on the cards. Yeah. Disappointing, though.
Of course, it's always disappointing, but it has been on the cards for a little while. I think the most important thing now is with the remaining games is to focus on what's going to happen for next season. You know, make sure that we go into next season with a strong squad. It's a brutal league, the Championship, as you found out last time, and the main focus has got to be making sure the team spirit is still there. Yeah. Because that's going to be important, and we've got to get off to a decent start next year. Yeah,
a couple more away days though as well from the Championship. Lots more away days.
Lots more away days. 46 games is a lot of games.
Bring it on. Okay, that's enough of the somber stuff that we can address it and then move forward and then try and cheer everybody up with today's show. Episode 7, Matt. I'm surprised we've managed to get to episode. I know. To be honest with you, I think the finance department here at Southampton has not realised that we are still making this show. So if we could keep the cheering down to a minimum, that would be ideal.
Okay, let's hope the budget doesn't get cut too much in the summer, eh?
Oh, Matt. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's do it. I tell you what, we should kickstart today with all of that, with the goal mine. It's an extra special one.
Okay.
Lots of goals against today's opponents. It's Aston Villa. Here we go then.
Goal wide. Come on.
Greeny. Come on, cow.
Great assist from the corner there, you might have seen.
I didn't see you took that corner.
Did you not?
No.
To go beyond Bannon.
Ricky.
What a player.
2012.
What a player.
Here we go. Ian Dowie.
Oh, love this.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Quality.
Oh, what a
Franny.
touch. What a first touch.
Oh, he's magic.
Oh, no chance.
Franny's going to claim an assist for that as well,
Good in by Font. Delivery's good.
Nice.
So to the header. And it's Osvaldo who's claimed Southampton's equaliser.
Oh, touch, Davo. Oh, here's a volley.
I know.
Here's a volley. Have some of that.
10 yards inside the Villa half. His pass is a little short, but it's a nice one too from Yoshida and Ramirez.
Oh,
What are you doing up there?
what's he doing? Left peg, my Yoshida.
He should have played more up front. Oh, Franny, another assist. No.
Check back, go.
Turn of pace.
How did he score from there?
Pepe Reina is under the Saints crossbar. They're all up. Greenish puts it in. McCarthy gets a good punch. I'm looking at my watch. We've got 10 seconds left. But Adams can bring this away if he's sensible. Holds off Louise.
Oh, what a ball.
Fires a great ball across the pitch
What a
towards
ball.
Armstrong.
Yeah,
He's no goalkeeper.
Can you
And
tap
Stuart
it in?
Armstrong's 25
Of course he
yards
can.
out. And he scores the goal for Saints. The last kick of the game.
Quality.
Tell you what, Matt.
Quality.
Decent goals there.
Some very decent goals. I will say this though, no Chris Marsden goals. I don't know if you
I did
noticed.
notice that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
Yeah.
And
Did he ever score against Villa?
I don't think he did, to be honest. And if it's not in the goal mine, it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, I feel
Has he not been in touch?
He's not been in touch at all. And I gave that sort of heartfelt
You did.
message. If you want to be on the show, Chris, get in touch and we'll make that happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Come on, Chris Marston. Matt, some stunning goals there that you scored. Turn of pace as well. Just got away from the defender.
I mean, you say turn of pace, it was kind of more...
Held him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice turn, you know, in the box.
Yeah.
But you got to, when you get in that position, it's always best to cut back across the goalkeeper because he always thinks you're going to try and smash it in that corner. Wrong-footed him. Happy days. We lost that game then.
And there was a naughty volley as well. That was a lovely finish.
That was a lovely one, but we lost that game 4-1, so it can't.
Okay, and then
really.
What about the one where when the goalkeeper's just lying on the floor having a little lie down, and then you sort of went past, and I just saw the billboard Sega.
Oh,
in the background. That was a lovely little finish.
That was the one where Franny assisted me with his lovely looping pass over the top of the defence, wasn't it?
All right, well, we'll definitely bring that up today. And any other
Shall
goals?
we?
Dowie, lovely one. Kemon Cow, you got the assist for that one.
Kemon Cow, that was a good win, that game. That we won 4-1 on the. That was the last home game of the season.
Yeah.
I scored a couple that day and set the other two up.
I tell you what, now the goal mine's normally about goals that have been scored at home, at Adele or St Mary's, but I thought we'd show this one, an away goal against Aston Villa. Your thoughts on this one, Matt?
Yeah, I like this one. This was in my top 10.
Great goal.
Last minute of the game that was. We were losing 1-0, so it nicked us a point. Yeah, Mark Bosnich, no chance. Have some of that. It was kind of like the Blackburn one a little bit, but not quite as far out.
It's lovely, and some of the fans, Villa, hands on head. No!
That was the last
minute. It's up in the game!
Last minute equaliser.
Was it?
So that's why they were gutted, yeah. They knew there wasn't a lot of time to go and get a winner.
Okay, Matt Lattis and everyone watching, that's enough of the past now.
Okay.
Let's look forward to the present right now, as we have... Are you ready for this, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you sound apprehensive.
I was a bit apprehensive because I don't know what the question's going to be.
All right, here we go.
I mean, it'd be nice to have a little bit of notice.
Okay, all right, that's enough excuses used.
Okay.
Here we go then. It's time for Taking on Lattis.
Come on, Matt.
All right then. You are currently 4-2 up. That is a good score. Some people are saying that's a good score. You'd like to go 5-2 up today, wouldn't you?
That would be nice, yeah.
Okay, right. You're feeling a little bit nervous about this. I'm going to get in Rocket. Rocket! Why are you still wearing the helmet?
Yeah, Tom, you've got to be safe, mate. When you're about.
What's really interesting though is whenever Rocket was mentioned before we started doing this show, I used to think helmet.
Okay, that's there you go. So there'll be 30 seconds on the clock, Melodies. Try and answer as many of these. I'm not corpsing, I'm professional. Here we go. Try and answer as many of these as you possibly can. When the time starts, will be from the whistle. Here we go then. Your question this week for Taking on Lattis is, name as many official front of shirt sponsors for Southampton's men's team as you can since our first in 1980. Your time starts now.
Draper Tools, Draper, Sanderson, Dimplex, Friends Provident, Viho, Rollbit, blimey, now I'm struggling. What else do we have? Flyby.
Yes.
I was an ambassador for them.
Okay, just under 10. Yeah, under 10 seconds. You got.
Flyby, who else do we have? Oh my goodness.
4, 3, 2,
I've lost.
Not bad though. That's good. That's good. That's a very good score. Okay, well, it's episode 7, Matt, and you have got 7. So how about that? That's what he does. Any others that you sort of come to mind? What about the certain media company? No, did you have that one? What about Air Florida? Did you get that? Remember that?
Oh, Air Florida, of course.
Yeah, rank yours. Well, it's not up to us. I mean, you did very well there, 7, and we don't need to have the answers. Let's find out how the fans did taking on Lattis.
My name's Dan. My name's Mickey. We're taking on Lattis. Flyby, Draper, Air Florida, Sportsbet. What's that Chinese one? Oh, Chinese one. Yeah, Chinese one. Don't know what that was. Virgin Media. Oh, that's a good one. I don't. Oh, the Rollbet. Yeah. Current one. I don't know. Any more? 90s. Come on. Sanderson.
After the bell?
No, it's just like
VAR.
It's just like the away game at Villa.
VAR, that was
Hand on
0.
head.
Oh.
Hand on
No!
head.
That was 7-all.
He's furious. You're absolutely furious.
Roll VT, replay. It was after the whistle.
There you go. Congratulations to the fans. I didn't think they had it in them. They were spending more time complimenting each other on which ones they got.
Are you allowing that?
I'm allowing that. It's like the Villa
How?
goal. It's basically, it was a side
0.
foot, top of the net.
And then Sanderson. 4-2 still.
Matt, it is. That was taken on a test. That was a lot of fun.
That's a good game.
You're raging.
That's out.
Okay, all right, I'll tell you what, while Matt rages about that, a great contest once again in taking on this. And we've got another one coming up as we check out Quickfire Crossbar, where Franny Benali this week has our academy taking on Paris Smith in a rematch after their 6-all draw the last time they met.
Hello, welcome to Staplewood for another Quickfire Crossbar Challenge. Once again, Paris Smith are back. Last time out, it was a 6-all draw, so today it's the rematch. All right, it's time to meet the teams, and we've got some familiar faces. Fred and Tom are back from Paris Smith, and of course, we have some of our amazing Academy stars joining us once again. It was a tie last time out, so you're seeking the victory this time.
I don't think we've got it.
Fred, what do you reckon?
Well, to be fair, we played well last time, so maybe. Who knows?
Ooh, maybe, who knows? You are shaking your head, Jake. What do you guys think? Do you think you can bank the win this time?
Yes.
Sure. They think they can. All right, Paris Smith, it's over to you. All right, Tom, Fred, you ready? Here we go. Oh, he's done it first time again. All right, that's one. Oh, so close. Yes, that hit too. This is unbelievable stuff. Don't know if you can hear the distant cries of Scuff It in the background from our academy. Oh, unlucky. All right, a quick ball collection. Oh, I think the pressure's getting to them here. They totaled 6 last time out. We're on 2 at the moment. It's not such a fine display. Oh, that was a very unorthodox crossbar, but we'll take it. It's 3. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. The total for Paris Smith this time is 3. All right, guys, you need 4 for a win. On my whistle. Yes, AJ, what a start that is. Oh, yes, Jake. 2 already. Just need 1 more to level the scores. And they've done it. We've got 3. Very nice, Tommy. Right, you need 1 more for the win. Oh, so close. Yes, Braxton! Got the victory! Right, that's 4. Fred and Tom are fuming. They're just chilling now. They know they've got the win. Oh, there's another one, just for good measure. That's 5. 6. Yes, AJ. 7. Oh, that was close. Very nice, Jake. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, just as I was about to call it, we've got an 8th. What a display that was. Okay, time to check the scores on the doors. Paris Smith, you finished on 3. Our academy, you finished on 8. That was unbelievable. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Certainly looked like it. I've got to come to you guys for a word. What happened there?
I don't know, I want best of 3.
Best of 3. Oh, I don't know. Do you want a rematch?
Nah, not really.
They're the winners. Sorry, guys.
Quick Quickfire crossbar, Para Smith legal excellence. What is your verdict, Matt, on their performance? Yeah?
Pretty bad.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
Just straight
I
up.
mean, 3 against 8. I mean, there's adults playing against kids. What's going on in this? And by the way,
Yeah. Okay, you want to go straight in there? You've made your judgment of Para Smith, but it was brilliant to see the Quickfire crossbar. What's the matter, Matt?
not only
Okay, here we go.
was Sanderson, after went down to 0,
Okay, yeah.
I was docked a sponsor because I said Draper Tools and Draper.
Okay.
2 separate companies.
So, right, let's...
I checked on Company's House when they rebranded, new company.
Yeah.
I should have won that 8-7.
Yeah. Well, it should be a
Yeah,
draw.
I lost 8-7.
Right, it should be 8-all, shouldn't it, really?
No, because Sanderson was after the 0.
Okay, all right.
5-2.
Name as many official front of shirt sponsors for Southampton's men's team as you can. Surely that's the same sponsor, isn't
It's
it?
not, because it said Draper Tools on one of them and just Draper on the other one. That's
I don't
separate.
know. I don't know.
Separate company.
What do you go? Some of you think maybe we should let this go, Matt.
All right, let it go.
No, but then
I'll take a draw.
No, we'll put. Put it to the fans, you guys. Early doors at saintsfc.co.uk. After Para Smith Legal Excellence, we'll just have a little bit of, let the jury decide whether Matt, it should be a draw or it should be a win.
God, you're
All
bad.
right, come on. All right, no, I think that's fine. But either way, let's really focus on the kids, the academy kids there. Brilliant.
Absolutely superb.
Future is in safe hands. There we go. Yeah, we're feeling good about things now again. However, let's go back and look at the past now as we dive into the vault. Oh, I love the vault too, Rocket. Thank you very much. Now look at this. Thank you very much, Rocket. Safety, always safety first with him. This is the mystery box, Matt Lettice.
Wow.
What is it? I'm not going to shake it. It feels like Christmas. It's a mystery box that's now available online at the Saints store. So shameless plug there. But yes, I have been told that we're not allowed to open the mystery box, but we do what we want on early doors, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So
Open it up. What
here
we got?
we go then. Look
What
at
we
that.
got?
Hello, sweeties. I like those.
Oh,
trivia cards. That'd be good for
I
your
like a
help
bit
you on the
of
next
trivia.
quiz.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Can you cheat with that as well?
Yeah. Oh, look at this. A training kit. Hello. That's it. Don't need to then no need to change the camera lens. That is the colour.
Wow.
And look at that. The lovely yellow little number. So all of that mystery box
That's a lot of.
and there's that little key ring as well. Look at that.
That's a lot of bang for your buck.
I was not expecting you to say bang for your buck. Also, some of these mystery boxes, Matt, have a golden ticket. I'm looking. Hello. We've got a golden ticket. Surprise, surprise, Kel surprise. Golden ticket, all with a different prize.
Gets you to the chocolate factory?
No chocolate factory.
Oh.
Although I'll take that. Or we can go. Let's do that after the show today. However, this one gives you a signed Southampton FC football. So that is a very cool golden ticket to find. Top stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. Would you like the cardboard box? I'll
Not
take
really.
that. Okay, fair enough. Right then, let's have a look then at a very special vault because we've got a ticket to go there right now. Let's go back to 2015 and a record-breaking game.
Yes. He's not caught, he's still on his feet in the box. Given half a save, Mane with the follow-up. Sadio Mane gives Southampton the lead in the 13th minute. He got between 2 defenders from a ball through. He used his pace, he stayed on his feet as they tried to bring him down.
But that's the threat Southampton have when Marnie gets himself into that position.
Well, the Saints attacking again. Gibbons missed another one. Mane! It's 2 in the space of just over a minute for Southampton. Gibbon ended up sprawled in the penalty area once more. And straight from the kickoff, Saints double their lead. Ron Vlaar looks to the sky and put his hands to his face in despair. But Southampton are 2 up against Villa. Lovely 1-2 down the left-hand side, and Shea Long's away in behind the defence. Edge of the penalty, squares it. Mane for a hat-trick! That's an unbelievable hat-trick to Sadio Mane! That's a hat-trick in 2.5 minutes for the Senegalese striker. That's got to be one of the quickest hat-tricks in Premier League history for Sadio Mane, if not the quickest. Mane comes infield, threads the ball, look at the Pella, in behind, Gibbon makes the save, Long with the follow-up. Southampton are 4-0 up in 25 minutes. What a perfect final home game of the season for Ronald Koeman's team. Villa torn apart. A nice 1-2 actually. Shane Long got put away. Was it Stephen Davis who put him away?
I thought Long did well.
Now Long's got another chance from distance. Oh, what a goal that is! Shay Gibbon cannot believe it. Down on his knees on the edge of his 6-yard box, but Shane Long has looked up from nearly 30 yards out, tried his luck, and hits an absolute screamer, bending and curling and dipping over Gibbon, under the crossbar, sweetly nestling in the back of the net. Shane Long has 2. Villa enjoying a bit of possession as Cleverly comes charging down the right. He's got a man outside him, is Bakuna on the overlap. Bakuna right-footed, cross to Benteke, free header, and Villa have got one back before half-time. Long now progressing, Mane down the right wing gets it. Lowton approaching him, Mane looks up, Juricic's making a little run. Mane checks, 20 yards out, gets a 1-2, then a low ball in, Teller with the volley, what a goal that is! Again, the early cross undoing Villa. Mane's first time ball pinged in from the right, and Pella met it with a thud. Volley with the right foot, smashed it past the hapless Gibbon, and Saints have 6. The final whistle of the Premier League season at St Mary's Stadium. Southampton have finished in the best possible style.
How about that? Wow. Top stuff. Top stuff. Ronald Koeman and Sammy Lee running the show. What a day that was, Matt.
Superb.
Fond memories of the fastest ever hat-trick?
Yeah, I was on Soccer Saturday that day, just watching and I was like, a hat-trick in how long? How do you do that? How do you get back to... I mean, if I'd scored those goals, I would still be walking back to the halfway line.
Yeah, it's funny you mention that.
2.5 minutes.
It's funny you mention.
How?
Well, that's apparently, I looked back at the vault and looked and analysed with a stopwatch. Sorry about the taking on the Tiss stopwatch timer there as well. But yes, it's about 2 minutes 40 for you to get back after each goal when you scored the fastest hat-trick against Norwich.
Which was how long?
14 minutes. About
14 minutes?
Yeah, about 14 minutes. Yeah, 14 minutes.
Wow.
5-4.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
5-4, yeah.
But it could have been quicker, is what we were saying.
Yeah, I mean...
it started off as a dig at you, and then it quickly turned into absolute praise.
But do you know what I felt sorry for?
Yeah.
So that game is always remembered for Sadio Mane scoring the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Shane Long scored the greatest goal of his career in that game, and people don't mention that often enough. What a goal that was.
Yeah. The first one was a Pella, goalkeeper's done well to block that first goal, but that one just outside the box, he's just pressing, got the ball back, and then just slung it over Shea Gibbon.
Superb. And how did Pella score that goal in the second half, and there still wasn't a hair out of place? How did he do that?
Tim Sherwood didn't last too long, did he?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, okay. Great stuff then. Right, I hope you enjoyed that, taking a look back at that amazing game. Some fond memories for everyone, I'm sure. And while we're on the subject of you guys, the fans, we sent Rocket out to put them to the test with his latest challenge. Ooh.
Yes guys, Rocket here outside St Mary's on match day, testing the fans' knowledge, and today it's the face swap challenge. 2 players merged together.
Is it Ryan Fraser?
Yes.
And
A little bit, Ryan Fraser.
Yeah, Ryan Fraser.
Yeah.
one of them's Ben, right?
Correct.
What's the other one?
I reckon Jan Bednar.
Is it McCarthy?
No.
Fraser and Bednar.
Ryan Fraser, Bednarek.
Ryan.
Fraser.
Oh.
Ryan Fraser and Jan Bednar.
Ah, yes. Next one, who's this?
Oh, the big striker. What's his name? Paul Inachu.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Tall Paul.
Paul and Walker Peters. Bella
No, it's not. It's Solomino.
Monoarchi, Walker Peters.
That's on a nacho.
Yes.
And Walker Peters?
Tall Paul and Carl Walker Peters. It's not Walker Peters.
It is.
So Walker Peters.
How's he got that? No, it's Carl Walker Peters.
Oh, okay, got it.
Is it?
Yeah. Who's that?
That is Aaron Ramsdale.
Yes.
And Jack Stevens.
No.
Oh.
Aaron Ramsdale and Tyler Holm.
Yeah. Well done.
Howard Bellis.
And
Ramsdale and Howard Bellis.
Taylor and Aaron.
Bellis.
yes.
Ramsdale, Howard Bellis.
Howard Bellis.
Aaron Ramsdale.
Correct.
Yes, well done, Joe.
I'll just step away.
Well, yeah. Come on, bring something to the table.
Sugawara.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go, mate.
I'm in.
And
Huh?
Yuki.
Sugawara.
Yeah.
And
that's our right back.
Yeah.
Sugawara.
Yeah.
Sugawara.
Yes, Sugawara, yep.
And who's got that? Cameron Archer.
No.
Tyler Dibley?
I reckon Tyler Dibley.
Oh, the eyes.
Like dribbling. Yeah, well done. Who's
Dibbling.
Who's this?
Sugawara and Dibley.
Or Diblin and Sugawara.
Yes! And finally, a vintage one, a bonus one. Yep. Tissier and...
I don't know.
Letizia.
And...
Jason Dodd?
No.
Letizia.
Yes, Tissier. And...
Benali.
Francis Benali. Well done, guys. Whose Barnett's that?
Yeah, don't know.
Same era as Letizia.
Benali.
Yes. Back in the day.
Oh, Francis Benali.
Correct.
Tissier.
Yeah.
Tiz.
And...
Benali.
Yes.
That is Matt Letizia and Franny Benali.
Correct. Well done, ladies.
Top stuff. Love that rocket. Thank you very much. And brilliant fans as well. Let's talk about this, Matt. Thoughts?
Do we have to?
Yeah, we have to talk about it. I love the Barnet. Lovely.
I mean, Franny's Barnet was good. We could have done with the tash in there, I think. Yeah. Would have been,
Yeah.
that would have been pretty cool, but yeah, good looking chap.
And the previous picture of Matt Letizia turning into Tom Deacon with
a little bit Harry Potterish, but hey ho.
As if by magic, we have seen what you and Franny would look like as a combination, but how about we put you side by side? He needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. He made 389 appearances for the club from 1988 to 2003. He scored one whole goal in that time, and what a goal it was. He's a true Saints legend and just fantastic all-round top bloke. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Franny Benali! He's there! I didn't see where you came from! Look at that. Franny Benali, that was perfect. I didn't know where you were coming from, like proper defending then.
Switch sides, Tom.
Proper defending. Look at this, gentleman. A combined 210 goals right here. 111 red cards. I'm pretty sure of that. That's a fact. Franny, what a treat to finally have you on Early Doors. Before we get chatting, let's have a look at some of your career highlight moments. Top stuff. Top stuff. You were saying you don't remember some of those moments, Franny?
Yeah, I haven't seen a couple of those, so yeah, nice to see the goal though.
Yeah. Was it the tash that was holding you back? If the tash wasn't there, because we saw you without and you scored that goal, so maybe the tash was holding back a little bit.
That's a good thinking. Yeah, I never thought of that. I would have got rid of it years before if I'd known.
Honestly, some unbelievable moments, Franny. Let's talk about a few of them, like that goal. What a goal it was.
Yeah, very special moment. You know, you mentioned the amount of games and the years of no goals, and it got to a stage where I was starting to cross the halfway line, and all the supporters would start shouting, "Shoot!" So yeah, it got a little bit embarrassing, but I was pleased when it came. I was pleased it was at home.
Yeah.
It came at the Dell, you know, so that made a big difference. But and delighted that it was Matt.
I'll tell you who wasn't pleased were all the people that used to put a pound on Franny to score the first goal every game. He eventually scores and it wasn't even the first goal of the game.
No,
still didn't win. You
can't make everyone happy. You can't make everyone happy. But it was nice to see your celebration together. Was that's a moment? Obviously, you played together for so many years, so nice to share that moment.
I guess it had to be that way, didn't it? You know, if anyone was going to
moment.
set me up, it had to be Matt.
At that point, I don't think I'd ever heard a noise like it when that ball went in off of his head. The noise that the crowd made that day, that he's finally done it.
There was almost a split second where it was like stunned silence, wasn't it? Like, and then I even stunned silence for a second, and it was like I went crazy and the whole stadium erupted. So it was, special moment.
I don't know if you noticed, it took me a while to get over the Franny side of the pitch.
Yeah, that's all right.
I was the last one to congratulate him.
Oh dear. When you started, I didn't even see where you were. You're defending, you're tackling, letting players players know where they were. Steve Bruce, we saw there, got quite a tackle on. There's a particular tackle that everyone talks about, and that's that John Fashanu moment. Thoughts on that now? We can see it one more time. It was just, it's the first one of the match, just to let him know where we were.
I think the sun was in my eyes a little bit there. Slightly mistimed.
Have some of that.
But that wasn't just your game. It wasn't just tackling, Franny, which I think you even mentioned a few times. Like, you don't want to be remembered always for that tackle. There were so many other areas of your game as well.
Well, it certainly wasn't goals, Tom, you know. But no, you know, I enjoyed defending. I think you've got to as a defender, you know. I enjoyed a tackle, you know, we joke about it, but, you know, I relished the side of that side of the game, you know, and I just keep things simple if I could. I wasn't a creative player, so I'd just get the ball, give it to somebody like Matt and let them go and do their magic.
Yeah, but there was lots of goal line clearances. We saw how many.
There was indeed.
What was it like having Franny in the team, Matt?
Well, I always said, whenever anybody asked me about Franny, I say if I was ever in a team, and I was on several occasions that were in a bit of a dogfight, and I needed to look back at my defenders and see that they're going to give everything for my football club, first name on the team sheet. Name on the team sheet. Franny looked after it. He was way ahead of his time. That's one of the biggest compliment I can give him. He looked after himself physically better than any other professional player I knew.
Matt says about picking me in his team, but he's not picked me in his best 11 once or twice.
Well, that was picked on ability.
It started.
Great joining you guys.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot. Franny Benali, everybody. No, don't go now. Who's he putting in as left back instead of you, Franny?
I think
I put Derek Statham in as left back. Yeah.
That's right. I saw the show. I knew all about it.
Who was filming that?
But as Saints fans want to know, what was it like playing for Southampton, Franny? What are those memories that you love the most?
Do you know what, Tom? It sounds quite cheesy, but I genuinely pinched myself on a daily basis. You know, I was born and raised in the city. To play for the club and represent them for 20 years as man and boy was just a dream come true. It was genuinely that, and always extremely proud to be fortunate that I was out on the pitch representing so many people from the city and the supporters. So yeah, it was just the best thing ever. To be paid to play football is just crazy. So there's no better job ever.
Well, the Saints fans love you, as do I, Franny. But what was it like playing alongside Matt? Go on, this is your opportunity now, Franny, to didn't make it into his starting 11.
I love him to bits. He's you know, we've been teammates and friends for over 40 years now.
Is that gone?
Yeah, scary, isn't it?
And what's nice as well, you've both gone yin and yang as well, so you're never without one another for your top. Can I just pick up a moment though, Franny, and I will let you say some more nice things about Matt Tissier. But I got your book here, which we're going to talk about. What a book, fantastic stuff. Franny, what a legend he is. Puts in the book, Tom, hope you enjoy the book, mate. With very best wishes. Francis Benali, right? Absolutely stunning. What a guy. What a, you know, he just always giving.
Lovely. Matt Took the time to write all that.
Yeah, Matt Tissier, his book here. I'll show you what he wrote for me. Just Matt Tissier. That's it, literally. No best wishes, man of few words, Matt.
Were you in the queue with the other thousands of people that were getting signed that day?
Which leads me on perfectly, Franny, because in that book, talk about even becoming more active off the field when you retired, charitable work that you do, just phenomenal. What you've achieved and done for this city and many more other people.
No, that's really kind, Tom. I mean, you know, there was two sides to it. I wanted to raise a significant sum of money for a great cause, but also I was intrigued with like what my boundaries were, what I was capable of pushing myself to physically and mentally. And each of the challenges roughed me up one way or another, but couldn't have done it without my family and the support team and many other people that came on board to get me around the country on each event.
Yeah, and raising over £1 million for cancer research. It's just stunning. Yeah. Do you sometimes still wake up and go, yeah, I did do that? Because reading the book, reading your journey, what you put yourself through physically, and even moments where you're like, I don't know, is everything right with my body? I'm pushing myself past limits that you didn't even know you were possible.
Yeah, it was scary at times. You know, things going on with my body that I wasn't quite sure, you know, clearly wasn't right. But never wanting to give up and those reasons, and having a purpose of doing what we were doing to raise the money and hopefully make a difference to other people's lives. So, yeah.
I'll give you a little insight into just how laser focused he was and how determined he was to finish each of those challenges. I don't know if you remember, we were running into London along the canals on one of the challenges, and your knee locked completely, didn't it? His knee just locked, and he was really struggling. He was like massage it, get it moving, and we had about another half a mile to get to where the physio was going to be at the next stop, and I just said to him, I said, Francis, just jump on me back, so I'll get you to the physio, and she can have a look at it there. He was like, no, I can't do that. That'd be cheating. He said, I'm doing this challenge. I'm doing every step of the way. And he had a little, and then off we went again.
That choked me up a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
that did choke me up. Yeah, because Matt's saying, mate, listen, if you need me to, I'll carry you.
Yeah.
And I got quite emotional about that because I knew he genuinely meant it.
We had a bit of a moment.
But then my mind flipped into another thing. Thinking, well, if he was offering to carry me, I would have stopped 5 miles.
Not sure I could have made it that far.
So just for anyone who hasn't seen those challenges, what were the challenges that you put yourself through?
The first one was in 2014, where I ran to every Premier League football stadium, and I was running up to 50 miles a day, every day for 3 weeks. Second challenge was running and cycling to all the Premier League and Championship clubs, covering it. I was running a marathon in the morning, minimum of 75 miles on the bike each day, so it was 100 miles a day. And the last challenge,
2 weeks that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was over 2 weeks that one. So it was 1,400 miles in 2 weeks. The last one was 7 Ironman distance triathlons in 7 days. Well, that was the aim anyway.
Yeah, I mean, those challenges just sound bonkers. When you got to the stadium, did you even bother with a selfie? You just I've got to get back on this, get home. Is there on your phone somewhere? It's just all of the different stadiums and Premier League clubs you went to. I had my family and a small team with me all the way around each of the challenges, so they were capturing some content and stuff like that. But yeah, I was pretty spaced out most of the time, you know, not really with it. But
the ice baths must have been fun after those days.
Oh, hated them. But it was part of the recovery process, wasn't it? You know, to get the lactic acid out and start that recovery process and everything.
Just to go again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's remarkable, and you've obviously left your mark going to all of those, raising the money for charity, but also leaving the stickers behind, which I think is a little bit cheeky of you in those runs. He's been hitting every away stadium I go to. There's always a Benali somewhere. It's an amazing phenomenon that your face is pretty much at every ground somewhere. What's that like?
It's quite amusing. I think there was an X account that was set up originally, wasn't it, called Benali on Tour, and you know, we've taken it on board with Saints Foundation to do a fundraising activity each year as well. But yeah, it was really amusing, and I was very honoured to sort of have this particular page profiled where people would just stick these old Panini stickers around.
And it's not just football stadiums either. We actually went to Prague, me and Franny with our wives, for the European game.
Yeah.
And we were just having a little stroll around Prague, and there was one right on the door of a lap dancing club.
And it wasn't me that put it there.
No.
I mean, just
be very clear on that.
No.
Well, basically, what you said is they could turn up in the most random, strangest of places you wouldn't expect.
Toilets.
Them. Yeah.
I like the ones that are down near, shall we say, that blue half of Hampshire, when they get stuck around that part of the city a little bit. It's cool.
Yeah, and the most random place that you've seen one yourself. Is that like a weird moment you want to sort of tell people? That's me.
There's some quite cool ones. I think there's been like Brooklyn Bridge, Christ the Redeemer in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow, right, all the way to the top?
All the way to the top, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
When I was a kid,
Didn't put a sticker there somewhere.
Do you know what's really disrespectful though sometimes?
Yeah.
Somebody's drawn on like a really bad tash on those stickers.
Yeah, really bad tash. Yeah, I've noticed that actually as well. And it seems...
That was mine.
Oh,
sorry. You too. Right, I hope you're settled in on Early Doors. Fantastic guest so far, Franny Benali, but now we're about to get more of those memories from you as we go behind closed doors. Are you ready for this?
I think so. I think so.
All right, Matt, would you like to start?
Yes, okay. Nice easy one to start with.
Okay.
Your favourite ever game out of those 389 that you played.
Yeah, I think one sticks out. I mean, the goal was a memorable one, but I think as a game that was just incredible to play in was the 4-1 victory at the Dell.
Same as mine.
Against Liverpool when they were the reigning champs, and we could have scored 8 that day easily.
Really could have done.
Yeah,
really
it was a brilliant game.
Yeah, I would ask you, normally do, for guests, favourite goal. We've covered that. So, why not? Favourite Matt Le Tissier goal that you watched on the pitch?
There were so many. I celebrated all of them as much as Matt did. I think it would either be Tim Flowers, Blackburn Rovers away, and I know this is amongst the top ones anyway for Matt as well, or one of the Newcastle ones, but I think I remember one where you sort of volleyed it with your left foot. It was quite high. Was it against Forest or someone like that?
That was the game I missed the penalty in.
Yeah, I remember that being knowing it was his left foot as well. Yeah, it was pretty special. But they all were, weren't they? All incredible.
Yeah. Best manager you played for?
I enjoyed working under pretty much most of them and learned something from all of them, but probably, and I know it's Matt's favourite as well, Alan Ball. Just a former World Cup winner, the most passionate man about the sport ever, and he used me probably to my strengths as well by switching me to play as a centre half.
Yeah.
When I'm only 5'9", but I used to relish trying to stop some of the star strikers.
Really? So Baldy just says to you, right, going to play you centre half?
Just try and stop whoever it was up front, Cantona or Shearer, a former teammate of ours. There's some pretty top talent to try and keep quiet, which didn't often work out well.
But I love that. You've got to have faith in the player to be like, play there. But yeah, fantastic.
Absolutely. Funniest teammate, present company excluded, obviously.
Ian Dowie. Ian Dowie, very funny guy, great character in the dressing room.
And Tim Flowers between them.
It's hilarious. You could almost just sit back and just watch them go. Yeah, very funny.
Funniest moment that happened in the dressing room?
There were so many things that you can recall. I think maybe Gordon Strachan coming in to the dressing room in a huge rage, not happy about something, the way either the first half had gone or something, and there was a metal kit box in the middle of the dressing room, and he was that angry he just kicked this metal skip as hard as he could, and immediately you could tell that he was in excruciating pain. He might have even broke his foot or his toe. So that was pretty funny afterwards. You didn't laugh at the time, but it was funny afterwards.
The worst punishment you ever got, and what was it for? From a manager?
I think it would have to be the accumulation of red cards in one season, where I picked up 3 red cards, and I got fined 50% of a week's wages for the first one, a week's wages for the second, and then they clobbered me with the maximum 2 weeks' wages for the third one. The FA banned me for longer. They fined me on top of that, and I had to enter into a payment plan with the secretary of the football club to pay my fines back because I couldn't afford to pay it all in one go.
Direct debit.
That would be very difficult telling the wife. That one.
It wasn't good.
No,
it wasn't good.
Not a great moment there. Biggest dressing down of a player that you saw?
There are probably many, and I was probably on the receiving end of it once or twice. I can remember. Can you remember Chris Nichol picked up? It was not like a specific one, but he used to have a big pot of tea on the table in the dressing room.
Last game of the season?
It might have been, but there was a glass bottle, pint bottle of milk, and he just picked up the glass bottle and he flung it on the floor, and glass went everywhere. And I don't know if that was where I saw Kevin Moore just standing up with no shoes on his feet, and he'd already got changed and just walked straight across the dressing room, across all the glass into. He said, "Oh, that's ridiculous," and just walked into the shower and didn't flinch. Walked across all this glass. But Chris was quite
Chris
passionate.
Was fiery.
Yeah, that was the dressing down. Top stuff. And your best Saints moment, favourite moment? It must have been pretty special when you got that applause from every Saints fan at St Mary's to walk out. That must have been a lovely moment, but maybe a playing day.
Yeah, my testimonial night was a special one, walking out onto the pitch with my children. But and again, sounds a little bit cheesy, but genuinely just representing the club for 20 years and having a close association as well now means the world to me. Yeah.
And Matt, is there any moments you can share about Franny?
I think one of my The story I'm going to tell you probably just shows you what kind of character and what kind of fitness levels this bloke had. So his last challenge that he did was the 7 Ironmans in 7 days that he attempted. So he did the first 4, and then his body just basically gave way, didn't it? And you ended up in hospital having tests and stuff. So he missed 2 days. So on the set, his team did the 2 days that he missed, and on the last day he was so determined to come back, got himself out of hospital, and I thought, blimey, fair play. And it was in Southampton, the 7th one, and he did the Southampton Marathon. And I thought, I'll show a bit of solidarity here. I'll give him a bit of support. So I thought, Franny, I'll run the first half of the marathon with you. Yeah. And then his son Luke was going to run the second half with him, just to give him a bit of support, get him through the whole process. So I did. I ran the first half marathon with him. We did it in 2 hours 20 minutes. I went off, and then later on that evening, chatted to him. Well done, mate. Brilliant. Did the cycle as well afterwards. I went second. I said, how did you feel the second half of the marathon? Because you were exhausted. He went, yeah. So I did the second half in 2 hours with Luke. Was I holding you back?
20
I'm
minutes.
really sorry about that, mate.
No, I needed it at the time. Paced me well.
Brilliant.
Listen, absolutely epic stuff. Franny Benali, everybody, on Early Doors. Top stuff. Great to have you here. However, we can't let you leave without taking on the Sit Down, Keep You Up challenge. Rocket, here we go. Thank you very much, Franny. So, Stephen Davis absolutely smashed it.
He got over 20, didn't he?
Yeah, he could have gone all day.
So no pressure.
No pressure.
Quiet, please, in the Dell.
How many takes can we...
well,
it's live.
It's live. Here we go.
Oh, Matt. No, he's impeded.
Give another go. I was in the way.
Out of the way. Yeah, here we go. I need more
Stephen Davis
space.
didn't need me to move.
I'm used to passing it to him. There we go.
Habits die hard. No, top stuff there, Franny. I think he got to 7 as well. It feels like Sesame Street. This is basically the theme of the day. It's number 7 all the way through. Incredible skills, Franny. One more time. Franny Benali on Early Doors, top stuff. Now it's time for a few more of them as we check out the Academy Goals of the Week. Brilliant goals from the Academy there. Looking very good. Now we have come to the Northern Concourse, as always, for this part of the show. Matt, I'm really excited about this. The P&O Cruises Concourse Challenge. And what a team we have got ready to take on this challenge. None other than the one and only AFC Totton. Are you going to go meet them now?
Beautiful. Go do my job, shall I?
Go and do your job, Matt. Thank you very much.
Boys, how are we? All introduce yourself and what position you play.
I'm Luke Hallett. I'm a centre half.
Scott Rendell, centre forward.
Luke Bennett, right midfielder.
Good stuff. Now, it's been another strong season for your boys this year. What are you looking like in the running? Chances of catching Merthyr?
I think they might be pretty slim right now, but we're in a good position, like you say, and we're just looking to go one step further than last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Lost on penalties in the playoff final last year. Now, old friend of mine is at your place, manager Jimmy Ball. How's he getting on there?
Yeah, he's doing really well. Great guy. Like you say, his results have backed himself up this year and last year as well. And yeah, just for his sake and our sake, hopefully we get across the line and he can chill out a little bit.
Absolutely. And one of our former players here at St Mary's, Charlie Austin, is with you. What sort of influence has Charlie been on the squad this year?
No, Charlie's been brilliant, as you expect, in and around the building, in and around the changing room. Obviously on the pitch it talks for itself. Great influence for the younger guys like Luke and Luke. I'm sure they've learnt loads. I've learnt loads even though I'm older than him somehow. Yeah, it's tricky walking in there and you think, I've got someone that's around my age. No, I've still got to give him 4 years. It's mad.
How many years have you got left?
Currently 1 left on my contract, so I've got 1 left for next year. So I think we'll attack that and then see where we are this time next year.
Good lad, but you're still looking in good shape.
Thank you very much.
Looking in good shape. Now, we've got high hopes for you guys here. You know all about the challenge. We're going to try and raise some money for a wonderful charity who Tom is with right now.
Thank you very much, Matt. Yes, I'm with Zan Phillips, station manager at Voice FM. Can you tell us a little bit more about where the money will be going and the charity?
We're going to be raising money for the new studios. Our equipment is it's actually twice as old as the station, so we've been going about 14 years, and it really is falling to pieces. So we need to raise quite a lot of money to get state-of-the-art equipment. So the people who are volunteering for us, some of them want to get into media, at least are on the best equipment possible, and when they go to that new studio, for example, Radio 1 maybe, they will actually feel comfortable when they get in.
I see what you did there, Zan, because I was on Radio 1, I know, but look, you need to get a lot of that state-of-the-art equipment, so hopefully AFC Tottenham can do that for you. And obviously there's a connection with AFC Tottenham and yourself.
Definitely, I do the breakfast show, and I'm always talking about Tottenham. They've been brilliant all season. It's been absolutely fantastic watching them. Unfortunately, Merthyr doing a little bit better. Can't be beaten, can't be drawing as well, but I think that I've got high hopes for them in the playoffs.
Well, I've got high hopes for them in the P&O Cruises Concourse Challenge. Zan, you go and step out. I'm going to tell people how the P&O Cruises Concourse Challenge is going to work. So if you've never seen it before, this is brought to you by our official holiday partner, P&O Cruises. There are 5 targets behind me, a £50, a £25 and a £10 target. All AFC Tottenham need to do is kick the ball through the target, and that will give them a score. And the one and only Franny Benali is going to be adding up their score just over to the side. And whatever final score they have after 60 seconds, the money will be donated by Southampton Football Club. You are up to speed. That is the P&O Cruises Concourse Challenge. I can't wait to get it started. Matt, you're with AFC Tottenham now.
Right, boys, 60 seconds is on the clock. You know what you've got to do. Plenty of money for the charity. We're going to get the balls back as quickly as we can to feed you. 60 seconds on my whistle. Do your best.
Come on, AFC Tottenham, come on! Here we go. Lovely start.
What a start. Oh, what a start.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Safety. Oh. Oh, no. Don't panic, boys, don't panic. Loads of time. Oh, it's went for the 50
we'll
there.
take the 10s.
There we go. Keep the balls feeding back. Lovely. Nice. Oh. Oh, right in the middle. 30 seconds to go. Loads of time left.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Nice.
Yes.
15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Nice. Nice.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Top stuff. Franny, what is that number that you've got there?
The number is 345.
£345 we'll take it, FC Tottenham. Zan, thoughts on that, 345?
Absolutely delighted. It's a great start for our project, and I'm really, really very happy and so grateful to the guys at Tottenham. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, a great start. Interesting enough, we can actually add more to that, Franny. There were no 50s there. Would you like to take a spot kick? Ready this? Maybe a Matty can have one as well. We'll take the coat off. We need this. Let's see if we can add to that 345. Matt, are you up for a penalty as well?
Of course, always.
All right, then, Franny, head on over there. Best of luck. Let's see if we can add to 345. Yes! There it is! Yeah! Go on, Freddie! £35 added. That is 375. Add the 5. That's £380. Congratulations. Top stuff there, Zan. Happy with that? 380.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tom.
Perfect.
Absolutely brilliant.
Best of luck for Voice FM, getting their new studios all sorted and done. Matt, come and join me. It's the end of the show. We're going to say goodbye to Zan Phillips. We're going to say congratulations to AFC. How good were AFC Tottenham there?
That was magnificent. The boys did brilliant. I mean, had a little lull in the middle.
Oh, we're not going to critique
No,
it
we're
now.
all good.
No,
We're
come
all
on.
good.
Luke and Scott have absolutely smashed it. Best of luck for the rest of the season to them.
Good luck, boys.
To one and only Franny Benali's been in the house as well. Obviously, we've had lots going on. Taking on Tissier, please do let us know if you think Tissier should be getting that draw.
Yeah, if we could, a win.
Or a win. Do let us know. Early doors at saintfc.co.uk. And if you'd like to be a team taking on the P&O Cruises Concourse Challenge, then you can email us there as well. That's it for us. We'll see you for episode 8. I can't believe it either. If we have an episode 8, Matt.
Have to.
There you go. Whatever you do, enjoy all it. St Mary's Stadium for the game, and we will see you next time on Early Doors Up the Saints!
Come on, you Saints!